Okay, so let's see if we are live. It looks like we are live. What's going on, YouTube? Lightsaber Samurai here. I'm back again with another video, or I guess another live stream. This is just kind of a secret live stream. I'm just testing some things out, so I have literally nothing to talk about. But if people jump in and you guys want to talk about whatever, we can definitely do that. Let's see. I don't know how I can keep a look. I guess there it is. So I can bring up the chat like that, and I can keep an eye on. Oh, Ways and Games. You thought you could get away with this? Yeah, man. It's my secret stream. It's exclusive, so don't tell nobody. We out here. Nah, man. I'm just messing around with the just live streaming in this setup, and so I just wanted to do some tests because I'll probably do an actual live stream tomorrow. MC Murray, what's going on, man? It's a secret to everyone. Yeah, you could say that, basically. It's exclusive to everyone that sees it. So, but if you don't see it, though. But yeah, what's going on, fellas? I said we're just testing out this live streaming thing. And man, I got to make a video on StreamYard because StreamYard is a really cool... you're right, that light is way... Yeah, it's super behind me. Like, for it to, for you to see it, I have to move like that. And I'm not going to be doing this in any of my videos, nor am I going to be doing that in any of my videos, just as long as I keep somewhat centered. The light right now, it's probably 8 feet behind me. No, it's not that far. It's 5 feet behind me. I suck at judging distance, but yeah, 5 feet behind me, I can't touch it in any event. So yeah, it'll stay behind me and behave. So let's see. 2020 flew by. Time flies. Man, it's crazy. 2020 was simultaneously, it was simultaneously the longest year of my life and also one of the shortest. It flew by, but it's I was aware of every minute of it. And so because of that, it felt long, but yeah, it did fly by. How many PS4 games do I have? PS4 games, that's one of my smaller collections because I haven't been collecting for PS4 long. I've really been going hard on 7th generation stuff. So Xbox 360 and PS3 are primarily what I've been collecting for. But now that I'm more or less kind of done with those systems, as far as the things that I know I want, if something pops up on my radar, then I'll look for it. But I'm more or less done with those systems. So now I can finally get into PS4 and Xbox One. So my Xbox One collection is over there. I'm sitting at 25 to 30 games on it. And my PS4 collection is growing. It's probably about 35 to 40 now. So yeah, I got a stack of games here, but I wanted to save that for tomorrow because tomorrow I'm going to do an actual live stream where I'm going to do all the pickups from December. So I got a few games on Black Friday, of course. My birthday was on the 10th of December, which is also the same day I hit 1,000 subscribers, which is super dope. But I did pick up a couple of games that day, as well as I got a few games for Christmas. So we got some stuff for PS4. Let me see if there's anything that I can show for PS4. Here's a game. I was late to the party on this game, but man, Wonder Boy, the Dragon's Trap, this is a fantastic game. What time is my stream tomorrow? Man, I wish I were good about doing times and stuff like that. I'll probably be streaming. You know what? No, let's say I'll probably be streaming about 11. So I'll probably get on about between 11 and 11:30, and we'll stream from there on. I just wanted to see if this could work like this because I thought about and I'll probably get behind the desk tomorrow so I can actually have the games on the table, or I could just have them close to me like this and then just shoot from this view. But yeah, Wonder Boy, hey, BFG is in the house. Yeah, Wonder Boy was so good. And I never owned the Master System, so this is actually my first time playing it. Wish physical games wasn't dying so badly. Yeah, physical games, man, are on their way out. But luckily we got 30 years of video games so we can still collect and go back and pick up. And yeah, like I said, I'm sure they'll probably be releasing physically, at least in limited quantities for the next several years. So we won't go quietly, but yeah, physical is definitely on its way out. K Haven, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, man. This was a secret stream, man. All of y'all are in here, so yeah. Let's see. Yeah, same, Tyler. I agree. I'll always support physical. Like, I mean, if it doesn't come out physical, if it's digital only and it's a super dope game or something like Scott Pilgrim or something, then I'll snatch that up, which that's got a physical release now. So I'm gonna try to grab that this time around physically. But yeah, stuff like that. I mean, digital, like you don't really have any buying power. Like if they decide to pull it or whatever the case, I got a bunch of stuff that I bought digitally on the 360 that I don't even have access anymore because they removed it from the store. And they're like on the 360, when they remove it from the store, then you don't have it anymore. Like some of the games that I bought, like are demos of those games that I bought. I'm like, man, I know I bought that game. And you know, some of the TV shows and movies and stuff that I bought, like they removed them, so I can't access them anymore. So yeah, it's a drag for sure. And it's like I sure didn't get my damn money back from that, but they took the content back. So yeah, man, it's silly. So yeah, and tomorrow you mean Sunday? Yes, I mean Sunday. Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. Technically, yeah. It's technically tomorrow right now, being 12:33. But yeah, so later today, around 11:30, and I will get back on and we will just go over some of the games I picked up, which is not a lot. It's about 15-ish, 20-ish games, so not a whole lot. Let me scroll down. I'm missing stuff already. Yeah, man, I saw yeah, BFG. I saw the thumbnail for that. I haven't got a chance to watch that video yet, but I'll probably go upstairs. I'll probably watch it in bed. Plays and games. Probably not think it's decent enough. Yeah, dude, like that's a solid arcade collection you are putting up. Of course, if you guys don't know who Big Family Gaming is, search him out on YouTube. He's putting together a very nice little arcade collection at his house, and like not the arcade one-ups, like full size, like the real deals out there. So yeah, it's quite impressive. Like it's hard to find. I don't see a lot of like full size cabinets come up in my area anymore. So yeah, but yep, definitely into my arcade games. But I gotta emulate them now. So, but yeah, that's all I. Let's see. I picked up. I'll show y'all another one. So this is cool. I don't see Dreamcast games in the wild that often, but when I do, I gotta snatch them up. This one was in a really nice condition too, and I got it for like $20, and it was Fantasy Star Online version 2. I've got a couple of the Fantasy Star games on the PSP, and those games are really cool. So I really want to get into the Fantasy Star series, and yeah, this one was super clean. So yeah, I had to snatch it up. Like anytime I see like Dreamcast in the wild, I gotta get it. Like have I heard of Ziggurat? It's another hidden gem. I'll pick it up for. No, I haven't. I'll have to check that out. What style of game is it? Is it like a action adventure or puzzler or hack and slash or what kind of gameplay? Says a solid pickup. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. So I will be diving into that at some point. I got to do a Dreamcast oriented video, but my Dreamcast collection is so trash. Like I've been waiting to accumulate more games for it, but that's number I think 15 or something like that. So I got enough now that I can do some Dreamcast content. I think I got enough like obscure Dreamcast games, which they're all obscure to me because I was all in on the PlayStation 2 when it came out. But I think I got enough obscure Dreamcast games that we might could do a Dreamcast hidden gems or something. Or I definitely got enough we can at least do a buying guide because I got quite a few of the staples like Sonic Adventure and stuff like that. So yeah, the Dreamcast is a really cool system though. I got this device that I've been wanting to try out too, where I can hook my Dreamcast up via HDMI and broadcast it in 720p and all of that stuff too. So I've been really wanting to review those. There's a bunch of Hyper can make some, so they're probably decent and quality. Probably work okay. And I see them at vintage stock all the time. So I got one for my Dreamcast, for my GameCube, and I think I got the other one for either my original Xbox or my TurboGrafx 16, one of the two. So yes, sir. But if you're just joining us, Lightsaber Samurai here. This is my secret stream. I didn't really have a subject to talk about. This was just to kind of test this new setup I got and test it in a live stream format because I want to do an actual live stream tomorrow where I'll talk about some stuff. And I got another video coming that I'm editing too. Just going over 2020, what my goals are, some of the changes I want to implement on the channel this year. Because somehow I got to 1,000 subscribers this year. So that was just crazy. And again, I hit it on my birthday. So I do want to make a video just thanking everybody for helping me get there, because there's no way I would have done it without you guys. 2020 was a crazy year. But honestly, I think 2020 was good for me in the sense that it kind of forced me to focus on like the YouTube thing. So that's pretty cool. So in that sense, I'm thankful for it. And I wasn't hit too hard by the pandemic. I was out of work for about 2 months. So luckily I had some money saved up. So it was cool. I rode the wave without too much issue. But yeah, fortunately, being with the school system, I had somewhere to work when school started up again. But it was kind of the summer got a little rough there for a second. Slump God is in the building. What's going on, sir? What is up? Am I a movie collector as well? Not too much. There are some movies that were just like timeless classics of mine that like I had to snag up, but for the most part, I don't really collect movies. I used to be huge into MMA back in the day, and so in my utility room back there, I got a huge box of like almost every UFC event on DVD, because I don't know if they still sell the DVDs, but yeah, I got like 100 events, like UFC events just on DVD. And so, and not just UFC, but I got a bunch of stuff from Pride Fighting Championships, and like, what was the other one? King of the Cage and some other stuff like that. So, yeah, man, Tana So Lit, what's going on, man? Tana So Lit, you guys got to check him out. He's a fantastic tech channel. His your Wednesday live streams, the Hump Day Havoc in the house. Let's see what else I missed. Waves and Games says, I want to thank you, Lightsaber Samurai, for the shout outs to your streams. Lord Zybala has been a regular in my recent streams, and I know they come from your channel. Yeah, Lord Zybala, his name is Andre. That's my childhood friend, actually. We grew up right down the street from each other, went to the same schools and all that. So yeah, me and Andre, we go all the way back to like 96. But yeah. So I'm glad that I was able to do that. I mean, you got a fantastic channel, and you and BFG, man, you guys are on the grind, man. You guys are on the way up. You two, and then Professor Joe Casey, like you were like 3 of some of my favorite channels, and I can see big things from all 3 of you in 2021. So yeah, you got all 3 of y'all. You guys are on your way. And so anytime I recognize that, I like to shout it out, because I got a video coming up where we're talking about gatekeeping and YouTube, in particular in the retro video game community and things like that. I'm follow the like the filmmaker photography community on YouTube too, like all the like the Peter McKinnons and all that stuff. And so I've found some smaller channels who kind of feel the same way. There's some gatekeeping going on at the top, and so we'll have to talk about that, because there's, as in most things, there's 2 sides to that coin, right? But let's see. The thing is unique about gaming is you can interact with it. Yeah, I feel the same way. Like that's why I love to collect video games, because like unlike collecting like coins and stuff, like you have a dope coin collection. I mean, you just go in your room and just like, yeah, look at my coins, like yeah. And that's it. Like, you don't really want to touch them, because getting your oils and stuff on them like that can devalue them if you smudge them up and stuff. But with video games, I mean, like I can interact with those and I can experience them. And that's why like things like that, like collecting media, video, movies are the same way. Books are the same way, where you can re-enjoy them and enjoy the stories and kind of be transported there, and just get that sense of immersion where you can be somewhere else for a while. And so that's why collecting video games for me is just such an awesome medium, because of those things. I feel that video games are the most interactive, between like movies and books and video games. Like, like you are actually there saving the world, how you want to. And in a lot of ways, like, each playthrough is a unique experience and things like that. So yeah, video games, A1. I'll be playing video games until the casket drop out here. Let's see. Headed out for a bit. Gotta help the kids get back in bed. I feel you. If you're still on, I'll be back. If not, see you tomorrow for sure. For sure. Slump says, "Congrats on 1,000." I appreciate that. I appreciate that. 2021 is your year. I see you on the way. I see you've been investing a lot back into your channel. Yeah, you've been redesigning with the lights on the ceiling, which I gotta do that because the lighting in my game room / basement here, the lighting is trash in here. Like, I got this one light that hangs right above me. It's a super ugly light. I did put an LED bulb in it, but I'll probably take it out and replace it with some practical lighting just for when I'm not in YouTube mode. I can just have some regular light in here. But yeah, the lighting situation in here is dire. So this side of the room, I definitely got to get more lights of some kind in this side of the room because yeah, it's all bad. I got this where this backdrop is. Behind it is a huge door, a glass, door that walks out into the backyard. And so it lets a lot of natural sunlight in. But of course, it was the only space I could put that. So I got it blocked. So no natural sunlight gets in here with that thing in the way unless I were to move that. And I could, but that's just a lot of work. I have it. Let's see. Yeah, Stardew Valley. Nope, I don't. I don't know what that game is actually. I've never actually Stardew Valley. That sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure I've seen it and haven't picked it up. Stardew Valley. Yeah, I can almost see the cover. But yeah, I haven't picked that one up yet. Like I said, I am focusing more on my PS4 now that I pretty much collected what I wanted to collect for the 360 and the PS3. So PS4 will be, once I flesh that out and get everything I want off that list, then maybe I'll buy a PS5. Maybe by that time they'll have the slim version out because I'm not buying one of them big ass PS5s. Gained 43 subs in the first 4 days. Hey, that's what's up. Tana, I can't remember where you at? 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, something like that. You've been crushing it. So let's just see. Oh, snaps, Mr. Right Way. He was streaming just a few minutes ago. That's crazy. That's why I decided to go ahead and get on the stream. Usually I watch like T-Belly because he usually be streaming on the Saturday night, but I didn't see him tonight. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and bust this out real quick. So okay, you right there. So close to 5K. So yeah, actually. Oh, hey. Ploop, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, to the whole crew. So I'm also in a small YouTubers group for like up and coming like video games, like, and Ploop got a good channel. If you guys like watching like streams and like gameplay playthroughs, I'll show you them in a second here. Let's see. All right. All right, so we're going to pull it up here. So look, yeah, my guy Tana so lit. Let the tech do the talk, and I love it. So that's another thing. I got to work on my YouTube banner. I just got some of my my pixel art that I got from a friend of mine back in the day on there. But yeah, man, I got to work on redesigning my YouTube channel and putting what am I trying to say? I've been better at making playlists and stuff like that so I can organize all my videos, but I got to get better with that. But yeah, like I said, almost 5K subs. Tana so lit. Channel is lit indeed. Definitely check him out, especially if you guys like the tech. He's got you covered on all things Windows and cell phones and just everything in between, lighting and all kind of stuff. His live stream setup is really nice too. So high production values, great channel. Tana, like, yeah, it was nice meeting you this year. Definitely one of my favorite channels I found in 2020. Let's see. Let me stop sharing. Bam. Just like that. So yeah, he's out here, but yeah, that's what's up. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so. But yeah, all you guys are my friends in here, so we all subscribe to each other. If you guys don't know each other, definitely look at the names. I wish it was like back in the day where you can just like click in the chat and it'll take you to their channel. but it's not. I don't know. YouTube did away with that, which is stupid. But just look at the names of the people here in the chat, because pretty that I know of has some good YouTube channels. So definitely check each other out if you haven't already. And yeah, so yep, don't forget to like and subscribe that joint. Let me hold on, let me wait, is that it? Is that gonna let me pull it up like that? There we go. All right, and so let me share real quick again, one more time. So here's Ploop's channel here, and they are grinding to that first 100 subscribers. Definitely, guys, it's a great channel. I'm not a huge fan of channels that just do gameplay footage and just like live stream and stuff like that. But I like them because they play some interesting games, a lot of stuff that like games that I kind of heard about but never really checked out. And so it's a good way to check out some of these games, like they were playing Little Nightmares. That video. Let's see what they've been doing recently. Oh yeah, see, they got a look back and rewind video on the year. That's what's up. Oh, this video here. So I was checking this out because they were reviewing my guy Brew United, who's another channel definitely worth looking at in 2020. Whoops. I'm gonna mute it so I don't mess up the sound. But yeah, man, so they got a little podcast going on where they interview other YouTubers on the platform. Brew United is another great channel and another up-and-comer. So definitely check them both out. But yeah, Ploop, they're sitting at 79. So hey, with the group we got in here, they can break 80. Let's have them break 80 tonight. So if at least one of you go and drop them a sub, I would greatly appreciate it. And you will too. They got really good content. I'm not just saying that just so you sub to a channel that you'll never watch. Like they are also on their way to making some really good stuff. So they got a lot of potential on the channel. Again, this isn't even the kind of channels I like to watch, to be 100% honest. Like, the type of videos I make are the type of videos I like to watch for the most part. But yeah, they got some good stuff, and it's really just because I like their personalities. So definitely check them out. You can go back to the comments who we got in here. Oh, we got some new ones in here. Young Alpha 817. Welcome to the stream. Let me go back because I done miss mad comments here because I get to rambling. Huge problem of mine. But I'm working on that, being more clear and concise in 2021. Yeah, so let's see. Young Alpha, hey, bro, what's going on? Young Alpha in the building. Let's see. You wrote the names down so you can check them out tomorrow at work. Definitely Ploop. Yeah, there's some great channels in here. And the guys, like I said, check out Ploopa Troop as well. Did I say that right? Ploopa Troop. It's funny to say. Like, let's see. Say YouTube has changed. Some music. I got some music. You can use them on your channel. Oh yeah, for real. Young Alpha 817. So that's what you do. You make instrumentals and stuff like that. I'll check you out. Let's see who else is here. Nick. Yes, Nick, I remember you. Oh, Alpha, what's up? Alpha Entertainment in the house. Yeah, nice cam sharp quality. Thank you. This is I'm actually streaming on my Canon 90D. So yeah, I don't really do the webcam stuff too much anymore. So just trying to stand out a little bit, and was just about it. Actually, Canon, they released that software, that EOS utility software, where you can use pretty much any Canon camera as a webcam, which is fantastic because I can use this, or I can use like my Canon M50 or whatever the case. And so my T6i that's sitting back there somewhere. But yeah, any of them. I like I said, the table I had in here, I moved upstairs because I'm making another set upstairs. And so the M50 is still pretty much like my daily carry. The 90D I keep in the studio. This one I usually take out the vlog with because it's small, and the quality is really good on it. But the T6i is my oldest camera, so I'll probably throw it up on the sticks upstairs. And if I'm ever making content in my bedroom and stuff, I'll probably do it in there. So, but yeah, doing that with the combination of the Sigma 18 to 35 f1.8. So that is the lens to work for. It took me a while. Like, if you guys were here on my last stream, I told you guys that I donate plasma on the side. So I got like 3 jobs, and I also donate plasma like every now and then. So I use that extra money primarily is what I use to fund like my video game habit and buy YouTube equipment. And so, yeah, this camera and lens together was like $2,000. So yeah, it was a lot of bleeding to get that. But yeah, we finally got it after about to be my 5th year on YouTube, something like that. So yeah, man, just, you know, it moves up little by little. So I know you look at a lot of YouTubers and they got like all this dope stuff already, but yeah, we all start at the bottom with wherever it's at. I just had it earlier in my BlackBerry cell phone that I used to shoot videos on in 2016 when I started YouTube. And at the time, my BlackBerry phone was already 4 years old, so the quality was really bad. But yeah, it goes up. It goes up. So oh, Asphalt Crazy 21, welcome to the stream. Nice, a fellow musician. Yeah, man, got the musicians in the house. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check you guys out too, because like I said, I do a lot of the vlogging and stuff. I want to one of my big influence this year on YouTube has been creators like Creative Ryan and YC Imaging and stuff like that. And so I really want to incorporate more of their style into my channel, because like I really appreciate what they do. We got, you know, got some really good stuff going on. Like I said, in my trying to be like Metal Jesus video, like it's more just an amalgamation of all your influences. And so you take a little bit from this creator, a little bit from that creator, and just do your own version of it. Piece of advice that I got actually from a drug dealer in my neighborhood, well, in my old neighborhood. And he says, the game doesn't need what it already has. Okay. Meaning that, which is actually good advice, as crazy as it sounds, but that's what he told me. The game doesn't need what it already has. He told me that when I was younger, but basically what he was saying is like, you know, we don't need more copycats. Like, we don't need you to be the next this person. We need you to be the first you. So I don't need to be, I'm a video game channel, but I shouldn't be trying to be the next Metal Jesus or the next Dreamcast guy or the next RGT85. I got to be the first lightsaber samurai. So that's the wisdom for the day. Unfortunately, it came from such a shady character, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, we're all a little imperfect out here. So, yeah, if you're just joining us, Lightsaber Samurai here, glad you guys are here. This is a stream where I'm just talking about a whole bunch of nothing. I was just running some tests and decided to go live just to really get a look at what it looked like. So I'll be doing an actual stream tomorrow around 11:30 a.m. Central Time, because I'm in Kansas. So Central Time. And basically, I'm just going to go over a bunch of the stuff that I picked up in December. Most of it is just video games. It's a video game channel, but I did pick up some filmmaking stuff. Maybe, you know, I'll do a separate live stream for that, where I just talk about my favorite filmmaking gear that I've picked up. That's a great idea, actually. So I need to make a mental note of that. We'll be talking retro video games tomorrow. Well, mostly retro video games, because I got quite a few PS4 games. So yeah, we will be going over that. Good stuff. All right, who else we got up in here? And guys, I don't know if you knew. Let me real quick. Oh, Slumpenstein, I don't know if you're still here, but man, congratulations on getting actually being sent merchandise. Like, that's a big step, man. When brands and companies are sending you things, like I don't have a PO box or anything. I should do that. I should get a PO box this year and set that up so I can work with some brands because I would love to do that. There's a lot of brands who make a lot of budget equipment, and a lot of this budget equipment gets the same results as, you know, some of these high-end things. Like this microphone I'm using, this mic here, and I've got it on this boom pole. This boom pole was like, I don't know, like $20. And this microphone was like $40. And I mean, it sounds, I use it in most of my videos now. It sounds great. The audio is one of those things that you can get at a cheap price, and you don't have to break the bank on audio. So that's super important. But let's see here. Let me share my screen again, because if you guys don't know about Slumpenstein, another great channel here, Slump God Millionaire. Hey, I coined the phrase Slump God too, just FYI. At least I'm pretty sure I did. So yeah, man, and he's BFG. He's in your area. He's up there in Kansas City. So yeah, like I said, once I get up there, maybe I'll do that for spring break. I have to see what my paper's looking like during spring break. But again, since I teach in a middle school, like I'll be free that week. So I might shoot out there. And if y'all free, man, I'll hit you up, and then I'll hit him up, make some content. Because I got to see my boy Andre anyway. Because he's up in Blue Springs, I think, or somewhere up there. He's up Kansas City way. But yeah, man, he's also like, he primarily does like gameplays and streaming, but I like that he mixes it up too. Like he'll talk about like actual like different products, and like he'll review like different types of headphones and stuff like that. Look at that. He got the Xbox Series X. Super lucky. I haven't got any of the new consoles yet, but again, I wasn't really trying to, because yeah, for one, I was broke. I'm not going front if I did it, but we broke out here. But I was kind of turned off by the size of the PS5 because it's super huge, and once they release that slim version, that's where I'll be at. So give me that slim version. But yeah, these guys unboxings popping off, and let's see what else you got. And you upgraded your camera recently too, right? I think you told me you were shooting with the 200D, which is the SL2. Fantastic camera, by the way. Very comparable to the M50 minus the 4K, but I don't generally use the 4K in the M50 anyway, because it doesn't have this awesome autofocus, nor does it also it crops in. So only if I'm getting like cinematic stuff will I use the 4K in that. But yeah, he's got a lot of different variety. All of it centered on video games and streaming and things like that. But like I said, in addition to streams and Let's Plays, also, look at that. That was before he grew his hair out. Waves was popping. He has a game room. His game room is really nicely set up too. So, but yeah, Slump, that's my guy right there. He was one of my original 52, and my original 52, they consist of the 52 subscribers I got the first year on YouTube. So yeah, that's my guy right there. Been rocking with him for a bit. Let me see, BFG, I'm gonna have to pull you up too, because I know you dropped that new video. I saw the thumbnail on it on Facebook, and so I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta check that out. But so yeah, let's watch his. Is that jacked up? Then I have nothing to talk about. I don't know what's going on, so I'm just gonna pad this video by watching other creators who are actually out there making stuff while I'm sitting here being lazy, not making anything. Oh, snaps! Daewon Gray is out here. Oh, it's the Master Jedi himself. What's up, Daewon, man? This is just a practice stream. I'm just like testing everything to see if this is a good way for me to do live streams. And like I said, we're looking at some of our friends here and see what they got going on, because I ain't got nothing going on. Like I said, I haven't been exactly lazy, but it's just like, man, I've been moving a lot of stuff around in here because I was falling into like this rut where I was having trouble. Like this last week, I feel like I've been trying to force myself to create videos. So I'm like, man, I switch something up. So what I switched up is the background you see behind you. But yeah, look at this, man. Oh man, look. And see, I was like, I wanted the X-Men 1-Up arcade, but look at this. This is the real deal out here. Yeah, and his arcade is really come, man. You about to start running out of room though. That's the only downside about those arcade cabs. They're just so big, but they're also so beautiful. That's how we like them. Them arcade games calling us them BBWs out there. But yeah, man, he be getting it in. Let me skip. Let me see. So yeah, guys, if you haven't subscribed to BFG, definitely subscribe to BFG. Oops, that was turn my autoplay off. Let's turn that back on. But yeah, good stuff. Like I said, I will take a look at this video later. Like I said, once I end the stream, I'll probably lay in bed and watch it before I go to sleep. Yeah, Day One, I've also always wanted to try life size. Yeah, man. Also, Day One, man, we gotta talk real quick because I saw a video of yours a while ago, and I've always wanted to do a response to it. Like I said, I got the Ultra Sabers popping. I got my Jedi outfit in there in the storage. So my goal is to make a video in response to one of your videos, and the premise of it was going to be like a short film, and the premise of it was I was going to be like a rogue Jedi on the search for you, because I know that you were doing like those videos where the Emperor was searching for you. And so actually let's Day One, we got to pull your channel up. So this is what you risk when you come into my streams. I can't spell out here. It's a dash. So bro, you know what it is. There he is. Oh, let me share here. I had to fix the marquee. Yeah, I saw that you replaced it with the stuff from Walmart. Like you bought that Walmart light and replaced it. Like that was pretty cool. That's the stuff we like to see out there, fixing stuff on the cheap, especially me, because y'all know I'm all style and no substance. So if I can get it done, any games you're anticipating for 2021, if any at all? Not really, man. I honestly haven't really been following along with the new stuff that's coming out. So yeah, not a whole lot. This is one of my favorite videos of Day One Grays here. He collects Ultra Sabers, and you collect other brands too, right? Not just Ultra Sabers, but other stuff. But yeah, so it's cool. Like he clipped in a bunch of footage from like different Star Wars media and turned it into a story. And so I would like to add to the story. But first of all, his setup, that is freaking fantastic. Like just the display lightsabers. I wish I had I guess maybe in my bedroom I can find some space to do something like that. That is super cool though. And that's Revan's lightsaber there, Darth Revan, one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. And Ultra Sabers did a really good job with recreating that saber. I think that was an Ultra Sabers one, and not a Saber Forge. Let's see. As far as games I'm anticipating, you say you got a new video. Apprentice, Day One Greatest Show, the Emperor Garrison. I'm still working on it. I have a lot of videos to say. Right on. Right on. Yeah, so it'll be good to see some more of that stuff. Like I said, I want to jump on as well and make a video. I've been wanting to do that for like 2 years or a year and a half, whenever the first time I saw it. But I just like, I don't know. It just, the things never aligned. And I feel like I need some help to shoot it, but it would take me, I would, like the ideas that I have for it are kind of lofty. So we're gonna do that though. We're gonna do that. So Yeah. Hitman 3 and Cyber Shadow. Okay. Okay. There was one and I can't think of, let's see. I can't think of it. There was one, it was on the Xbox One too, and it looked like it was a new IP, and I can't remember the name of it. I remember way back I saw the Xbox One, like it was, I think it was from the Tokyo Game Show or something like that. They were showing out some of the new games that was coming out, and I was like, that looks pretty cool. And then I forgot all about it. Man, I want that Samurai Jack game. There's supposed to be a Samurai Jack game on the PS4, but I think it's only like Limited Run is gonna put it out or something like that. But nah, man, I don't even like fooling with Limited Run. I just need like an actual, like a regular ass release. Let me be able to get that at GameStop, even though I hate GameStop now. And I used to be okay with GameStop, but that's a video I've been meaning to make too. GameStop, man, they need to just die already. And I hate to say that because I've met a lot of cool people at GameStop. I know GameStop, there are a lot of passionate people who work for the company who are passionate about video games, but GameStop they don't cater to us. They their slogan is power to the players and all that. But I think the issue with GameStop is they never really understood who their core audience was. And I feel like GameStop is trying to be like Best Buy and Walmart and just try to be like the casual gamer store. And no, like the hardcore gamers has always been the base, like ever since they swallowed EB Games here in America. And it's cool. I think EB Games still exists outside the US, but like at least in my area, like all the EB Games, when all the EB Games closed in the early 2000s, they all became so. But I think that was the problem in with that. They really don't have, at least in my region, they really don't have serious competition. They do now because of the choices they've been making, but for a long time, they never really had competition. So they had free reins to do whatever they want. And, we was just going to be down with it because it was either that or going to Walmart or Best Buy to buy games. So, yeah. Yeah, they changed up some things recently. So the biggest thing, okay, so when they nerfed the Power Up Rewards plan, that was a huge issue. That's when I really started thinking, man, they don't really cater to the collectors, like the hardcore gamers at all. Like it's just, they're really just trying to cater to the casual gamer, like somebody's mom coming in like, oh, I just need to get a game from my son. Is this game good? Type of thing, But basically, so they have the thing that they did that I hate the most recently is you look at their used games and, usually how on the used games, they'll have like the used price, the lower price on it. Well, basically what they're doing now is they take every game in the store, whether it's new or not, and they put both prices on it. So you get the game thinking it's new or thinking it's used, and it's like, oh no, that's actually a new game. And the crazy thing about it is ever since they started doing that like a month ago, I haven't been able to find like a used PS4 game at GameStop. Like I remember this game right here. I wanted to get this because me and my girlfriend were low-key a bunch of weebs and we've been hardcore into My Hero Academia. But so I wanted to pick that game up, used at GameStop. And they had the new and the used price. And I'm like, oh, this is the used one right here. So I go up there, hey, I need this game. And then they're like, oh, we don't have that used. We have it new. And I'm like, well, why you got the used sticker on it? Like, why are you even advertising the used price to me? What it is they advertise the used price to you, and you go up there and say, hey, I want it. And they'll be like, oh, we just have it new. And you being the customer, you just be like, all right, well, let me just get that. And I feel like that's what they're doing. Like, they're trying to they're using the used price as like the olive branch or the carrot in front of your nose. And you go there to buy the used game and they tell you that they only have the new copy. And so you just say, screw it and just pay extra for the new copy. But like, no, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. I like buying used games for one, because GameStop's got the 7-day guarantee. If I don't like it, if it don't work, I can just bring it back. No questions asked. And I get exactly what I paid for it back. And it's cool. But Yes, and the interesting thing is, since they've implemented that, every PS4 game that I got, I did it with Star Wars, with Rogue Squadron. I like, hey, you got the used copy, and they're like, nope, we only have them new. And I'm like, okay, what store in the area has it? Okay, this store got it. Okay, so I'll go to that store. Hey, they said you had a used copy of this. Can I get it? And they're like, oh, we don't have the used copy anymore, but we got it new. That's what everybody said, but we got it new. So you can pay extra to buy it new. And it's like, no, like, I'm not doing that. I see what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to make me pay new price. And I'm not doing that, because GameStop, none of their stuff, they open everything ahead of time. So this isn't new, because I can't pass this off as new. If I bought this from you and then immediately wanted to go sell it to somebody as new, it's not, because it's not sealed. So it's not new. You open the game, when you open the game, it became used. So they're open games. And actually, at that GameStop I was at, the first time when I tried to buy that My Hero Academia game, she didn't have the actual case for it. So they found a new disc and put it in a black generic case and was trying to charge me new price for that. And I was like, hell no. Like, are you crazy? Like, I'm not going to pay full price for a game that's not even in the original case. Like, are you crazy? And that's the crazy thing about it. So they'll have it out there on the shelf. And then one time I went there for the Star Wars game, and they were like, oh, we actually don't have this game in the store. Then why the hell do you got it out on the shelf with the new and the used price, and you don't even have it in the store? Like, stuff like that. Like, I wanted to strangle that girl, but it's not her fault. That's just, she's following the whack policies of the whack company that she works for. And so that's when, man, GameStop just needs to die. Somebody needs to take their place and keep it moving big now. So maybe it can be them. I'm not super crazy about vintage stock either, but they do have a fairly decent selection. But yeah, it's I don't know. Of course, CD Trade Post here in town, and CD Trade Post is regional. They got some stores in some other states, but I really like CD Trade Post here in town. That's usually where I go now for like my 5th and 6th generation stuff. So my PS2, my original Xbox, all that stuff I usually get from CD Trade Post. Let's see, I scored a Chinese RPG from Play Asia. And what's interesting is I believe the game is delisted in North America, PSN. I can't find it on PSN. That's interesting. I said I have Rogue Squadron on N64. The Rogue Squadron series is fantastic. And this new one, of course, I want to get it for the VR, because I'm huge into PlayStation VR. So that's really why I wanted it, because, yeah, I mean, I don't see how that can't be awesome. I haven't played the game yet because I can't find a used copy. Like, every time they say they got a used copy at GameStop, I'll go and I'll be like, hey, can I get the used copy of this? And I'm like, oh, we don't have it, but we have it new. And it's only like $10 more new. I'm like, no, eat a dick. I don't want that. So yeah, it's crazy. Let's see, if you want a physical copy of it, pick it up through there. There's English subs, but no English voice acting. I see. So yeah, I might have to do that. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it shouldn't be hard. I never had an issue finding used games at GameStop until they implemented that new thing. And now it seems like, and I don't know if they're just telling their employees to say that so they can make more money, but I feel like they might be giving stores incentives to sell more. And so, maybe the store managers will have their employees try to sell the new versions first as a ways to maximize profit. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. So I'm not going to GameStop anymore. I'm done with GameStop. So that's what my video is going to be about. I just basically told you the whole damn video there, but I'll probably still make that video. But if I don't, that's my reasons on it. GameStop just needs to die already so someone can take their place. EB Games can come back. That's what I need. I need EB Games to come back. Had a GameStop employee flat out lie to my face about PS5 details long before major details were concrete. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, I don't know what it is. All LucasArts games being top tech everywhere. Yeah, for sure. Like, LucasArts, solid development company, man. I wish that Darth Maul game would have came out And then I wish that of that third person shooter, that Star Wars 1313, I wish that would have came out. Like those would have been fantastic games. I feel like elements of some of those games, or of both of those games, made it into a Jedi Knight Fallen Order. And but yeah, I would have loved to see the Darth Maul game. But I think a lot of the issue with it now is probably the storylines didn't mesh with the Disney canon, and so it sucks. Like, the Force Unleashed is no longer canon, I guess, which I remember like that was the thing when the Force Unleashed games came out. That was one of the cool things about it, is it was being recognized as official canon, and that's unfortunate because Starkiller is a character, and there's a lot of good characters that came out of the Force Unleashed games. So see Funko Land return for the old school sake. Heck yeah, I remember Funko Land. We used to have one here. My favorite store back in the day was Children's Palace. We used to have a Children's Palace here in town, and Toys R Us had when they were running strong. But man, Children's Palace back in the day had Toys R Us beat. Okay, when Children's Palace fell, then Toys R Us was it. But man, Children's Palace, like you drive up to Children's Palace and it looked like a whole castle. Like it looked like a Disneyland castle from the outside. And you go in it and they just had all the stuff. I got a VHS tape from 1990 that's like it was like a promotional video showing all the new video games and stuff that was coming out, and the new video games that you can get on the NES and stuff like that, and you can get them at Children's Palace. And so that was a super dope video. The Force Unleashed on PSP. Yeah, I have it too. I have a digital copy of it. It's on that I downloaded on my PlayStation Vita, and the PSP copy of the version is pretty good. I think it's based on the PS2 version, if I'm not mistaken. They seem to play very similarly. Funko Land was GameStop, man. Yeah, it was. DDT LLC. Welcome to the stream. We're just out here reminiscing about some things. That's crazy. I've been on for almost an hour. I think I'll remark y'all, and then I'm gonna cut it off because I got to get back on here tomorrow. We got to talk about some games and stuff. But yeah, Funko Land, man. What was the other one? Suncoast. I think Suncoast is still open though. I think that might be a local thing. I'm like, did my LED light just go out? It darn sure did. Womp womp. But I've been running that battery all day though, and not charging it, so that's too bad. But yeah, man, they were hot. Who else? Sam Goody. Who remembers Sam Goody to get all your music CDs? Heck yeah. KB Toys, for sure. Never heard of Children's Palace. Yeah, man, Children's Palace, man. That was on point. But Children's Palace, they lost the game early. I think they shut down in like 92 or something like that. But yeah, even with that light gone, this still looks okay. It's kind of moody, but yeah, man, it sucks. Light went out. Yep, the movie The Wizard had a Willie's where I'm from. FYE, of course. Yeah, FYE, of course. It was FYE and Sam Goody back in the day, but FYE in particular, where I used to get all my UFC DVDs from, because we wasn't affording the pay-per-view. So yeah, I would, months later when they come out on DVD, I would go back and watch the fights from there. And so yeah, I got like 100 of them all stacked. And I do want to make a video about that, things that I collect besides retro video games, because there are some things that I've collected over the years that I was collecting, pretty heavily, like those UFC DVDs, like my Ultra Sabers, which I don't buy those anymore, but I do kind of want to buy some more of those. But man, they're so expensive though. And it's crazy, like, and that's the thing about Ultra Sabers. Like, I love Ultra Sabers, and they're super expensive, but I don't really be doing anything with them. You know what I mean? Like, I get them and look at them every once in a while, but it's not like back in the day, because when I used to have them back in the day, I used to know some people, and we would fight with them. At least, I could get some out of it like that. So that was pretty cool. Goldeneye Part 2 for the N64. They did make Perfect Dark. Yeah, Perfect Dark was really good. The first Perfect Dark, super underrated game, and I think it was just a little late to the party. Because the N64 was already kind of, it was the sixth generation had already popped off by the time Perfect Dark came out. And so everybody was already looking at, waiting for the GameCube, and had already bought a Dreamcast and whatever the case. But yeah, shopping malls, man. We have two here in town, and our Town West. We got Town West and Town East. Town East is still going okay, but you're starting to see a lot of stores shuttered up there. Town West is a ghost town. That mall is pretty much deserted at this point. And Town West Mall, like it's a super old mall. It looks like a mall from the 80s. Like it's got the single floor plan design and everything like that. It's super. Yeah, that thing needs to be torn down and remodeled, but I'll be sad when it goes. But they've been like limping for a decade. Like there's been so many times where they were going to get bought out and closed down and things like that. Yeah, shopping malls been having a hard time of it for sure. But yeah, man, so many good stores I used to, even Kmart. I used to dig Kmart back in the day. I'm gonna turn on this heater. It's cold down here. This basement. Hopefully that doesn't jack up with my audio too much. But yeah, man, Kmart, I used to love that place too. And I don't think we have any in town anymore. We had one on the south side. It was hanging tough for a while. But yeah, the malls, the malls and the food courts and all that, man. Freaking Laser Quest. I used to have a laser. I used to work there back in the day. And I think Laser Quest as a company is still around. There's still a few centers around. I think the ones in Oklahoma are still open. But yeah, man, playing laser tag, that used to be my jam. Can't do that no more. It's like, man. And I hope Laser Quest survived the pandemic as a company, because I could see a place like that taking a huge hit. Man, y'all remember DZ, Discovery Zone? So the graphics I didn't like that much. The weapons and features are awesome, but Perfect Dark looks like it did not compare to GoldenEye. Yeah, I mean, it played almost exactly the same, and yeah, just I don't know. Like it's like GoldenEye 64. Like I'm sorry, man. Like GoldenEye 64, and I never owned a 64. I was a PlayStation kid, but I would play GoldenEye over people's houses and things like that. And honestly, that game it did not age well. I think it's pretty much unplayable unless you have like heavy nostalgia for it and you played a lot of it back in the day. Then you can forgive, the way it looks and plays. But I mean, the controls are outdated. The graphics are surely outdated. Like a lot of games were. Sorry, my shirt is doing some weird riding up on me. But yeah, just a lot of the graphics from the fifth generation did not age well, especially like the 3D polygon games. GoldenEye is one of them. I prefer to play GoldenEye now on the PlayStation 3. Because they made a really good remaster with the PlayStation 3 that works well with the PlayStation Move. And in my opinion, it's a lot better than the Wii version, because you can get the Wii version. Of course, the Wii version is still better than the 64 version, but I like playing the new GoldenEye now. So I don't know. That's a game that I can confidently leave behind, which is another good topic for a video, just games that, some of my favorite games that I don't need to play anymore. I don't need to play them. I don't need to go back and look at that. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is another one. The first Pro Skater, not Pro Skater. I could still get down on some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on the original PlayStation, but because 2 was so awesome, there's no need for me to play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1. I have it, but there's no need for me to play that ever again. I feel the same way about Driver 2. Driver 2 on the PlayStation 2, still a really good game, but because there's no reason for me to go play Driver 1, even though Driver 1 was a great game when it came out, no reason for me to fool with it. Let's see. The fire from the grenade launcher was fabulous. Yeah. Oh man, your mall, Nightgate Mall, it was called, didn't survive, ended up closing. That's too bad. Yeah, man. The good old days. Good old days indeed. But man, y'all, I think I'm getting ready to get off of here because it is like 1:16 in the morning where I'm at, and my computer's about to die anyway. My cord is back there somewhere, so yeah, I gotta get off here. I gotta charge up all my batteries and stuff to my lights. Which of course that light, I just reviewed that light, the Youngyo YN360, in my latest video because I haven't put out anything since then. I've shot videos since then, but I just haven't edited and put them out. But yeah, that video is fantastic. I use it in every video I make pretty much. And the cool thing about that, it's not just battery powered, which just takes the Sony NPF batteries. It's not battery. It's got you can plug it into the wall too. So you can use continuous power. I don't know where that cord is, though. I lost it somewhere around here. But when I find it, it's close enough to the outlet where I can just plug it in there too. So I don't have to worry about it dying. But yeah, boy 12. Yeah, man, good talking to you too, man. I'm glad you stopped by. Appreciate everybody that came out. Again, this was just to be a little test stream, but we had a lot of fun. And I had a lot of you come check me out, so I appreciate that. And yeah, we will be on tomorrow with the live stream, and I will try to put out some actual content videos for you as well in the near future. Because like I said, I hit 1,000, but I can't slow down, even though I did totally slow down. But I cleaned up my area, and that was a lot of it. I had a lot of clutter, which that's a pro tip, guys. Clutter crushes creativity. So clean up your rooms, okay? We're adults now, so don't be like me. Just have like crap all over the place. Put things back when you're done with them, okay? So that's what I did. I had to just clean up this entire room. Of course, I made this new background and kind of redid that. So yeah, now I'm feeling inspired to create again, so I'll be doing that. So yeah, it was a fun stream, BFG, and I'm glad you came out because, guys, it wouldn't have been fun if nobody showed up. So I'm glad I got to talk with you guys. It's always nice to talk with you guys. Oh, another New Year's resolution of mine, man. I'm going to try to save us some money. I hope that we can get this pandemic. I'm tired. I'm mushing my words. I hope that we can get this pandemic thing under control because I would love to go to some conventions this year. That's been my goal, man. And I see like everybody, they know each other from the conventions and stuff. And I'm like, man, I'm feeling like, man, I want to go to some conventions and meet some people. You know what I'm saying? I want to meet J Love in person. Okay. And all these other creators that I see out there, Linda, aka that gamer girl out there, Retro Rivals. I would love to meet them in person one day. Pac-Man Case, you know. Thank you, Day One. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. BFG, have a good night, man. And I don't even know how to end this stream. Oh, is there an end button here? Okay, guys. So if you like this content, as always, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. You'll be glad you did. I do believe that's all I got for you. Lightsaber Samurai out in peace. And I'm going to go to bed so I can get up early tomorrow, make me some breakfast, get this live stream popping. It's going to be groovy. See you guys later. Peace.